Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, great and wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world. I greet you and I welcome you to this evening when, if you may remember, you will understand that I scheduled a program for this evening where I made a post, but maybe I came late, yes, but at least I am here. Great and wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world. First of all, I greet you according to, according to your place of domicile. And I welcome you to this gospel of information, gospel of freedom, gospel of truth. And this evening, of course, we are going to, before we proceed, let me make sure that our voice is out before it becomes like yesterday when we were online but our voice was not there. So now I want you to understand as it is unfolding itself in that Nigeria, the zoo country called Nigeria. Of course, so many of us, you know, some of us know exactly the outcome of this shenanigan they call election in Nigeria. Some of us knew it before it actually, some of us, like myself, I am aware of what this election is going to actually produce to Nigeria. And I'm also aware that the election is going to make, the world see Nigeria for what it is. And they have seen it. There is no other way that they will see it other than the way they are seeing it right now. I will tell you the reason why I said so. The reason why I said so is that I want you to share this video. If you are watching on YouTube at Judge Money Blog Africa, like the video for the algorithm to do the sharing. If you are watching on Facebook at Judge Money Blog, share the video, invite others to join. Don't forget to like the video and follow the page. So, back to what I was saying. It is very, very important that such thing that we are experiencing, you are seeing today, happen before your eyes. For those of you who are Thomas, who believe that this Nigeria we see today, we call, a country, that one day things are going to change and Nigeria will become a safe haven, or Nigeria will become, America for us. I don't think so. And of course, you can see that right in front of you. How manipulative and how actually, disgusting the activities of Nigeria is. Good evening, Chukwudi Akuta Mado. Chukwudi Akuta Mado watching on YouTube. Good evening. Welcome. How can Nigeria not have shame even when the whole world are interested? The whole world are interested to know the outcome of this election, yet they have already disgraced themselves. They have already disgraced themselves. Believe you me, you see what this shenanigan, I don't call it election, the shenanigan that you saw that took place on Saturday. That shenanigan, it is very, very important that it happened. Whatever you saw happened on Saturday, it is very, very important that it happens. Remember that the feudalism that Fulani practice in Nigeria will never allow them to concede. Feudalism that Fulani practice in Nigeria will never allow them to do the right thing. Feudalism is the system, is one of the things that when you look at the system that Nigeria runs on, you will understand that the system is very ignorant. It is a very, very ignorant system who don't care of who is crying, who don't care of who is getting hurt, who don't care about anything but themselves. Now, the reason why I am actually telling you of this, it is not because I am affiliated, you know, to any political party or any candidate of all these political party. I am not. But I am telling you because I will also remind you when it happens. I want to tell you the primary reason why they gave P2B Lagos. Immediately when I saw that P2B won Lagos, that's when I know that P2B will not win the election. When I saw that they have given him Lagos State, just like I was saying yesterday, those who were on TV shouting, oh, Buhari voted for Labour Party. Oh, Buhari voted for Labour Party. This is part of the manipulation. The second one has just arrived. They gave him Lagos, Lagos, Nigeria. Remember that the constitution said that the winner must get 25% of, of the vote of the major, how is it? How did they put it? Is it 25% of the whole state, including the federal capital? The federal capital, it is obvious that it is covered by Fulani. Now, in this regard, they gave P2B Lagos State. Lagos State, because where they know that immediately when they give P2B Lagos State, they can manipulate the whole of, most of the northern states. They will manipulate most of the west, the so-called south. They will manipulate all these areas and now give it to Tinubu or even Atiku. You never can say never. Never say never. I want you to know that immediately when you see that they have given that, when you saw them giving Lagos to Labour Party, you should actually start being worried. You should actually start being worried. I am going to try to present to you the election result as it is currently. Let me see if I can present you the result as it is currently, so that you will understand when I am actually doing this analysis. You will get it, and understand it. I am not going to take long. I am not going to be here for I am not going to be here for more than 30 minutes maybe. So let me show you the election result so far. The election result so far is right in front of your screen. Let us go there. Let's check the margin. Now, in this election result, it says that Tinubu has 46%, 46.93% of the votes, while Atiku have 26.58% of the vote, and P2B 22.01% of the vote. Now, you see the way they have actually presented these numbers. The number you see here is actually going to be more confusing in few hours time. I want you to see this number that you see on your screen. This is the reason why they are delaying, and there is so much of delay from uploading the results from the polling unit. This is the reason why you will see the delay in counting the votes, because they want to actually find out the actual margin that Peter Obi or Labour Party will have, and find out the actual margin the other parties they have before they will bring the election, the rigging, the numbers out, before they will bring the numbers out, because they will work the numbers in a way that it will be very, very confusing. It will be very, very confusing. Now, the signs that shows you that this election is not going to be in the favor of those youth who left what we are doing, and they run to the Peter Obi. It is going to show, it has shown you two signs. First, people were on TV jumping that Buhari voted for Labour Party. And secondly, I don't know if that is the truth. This, most importantly, this Lagos State win for Peter Obi, it is what they have given you to use it to console you as you wait for the next, for the next atrocities that is going to come. They want to use this one now to console you as you are actually waiting for the bad news. To all of you, that is the reason why they gave you Lagos State. Lagos State is the easiest place they can actually manipulate, and they gave it to Tinubu. It is the easiest place they could actually manipulate, but they want to use it to confuse narrative. They want to use it to keep you very happy and excited, for you to believe that if they gave Obi Lagos State, it means that the election was free and fair. Without you knowing that it is a game, psychological game that they are playing with you. Psychological game. Kokeke jesilami ole butia. All you need to be asking them, Kokeke jesilami ole butia de. That he won Lagos State does not mean that he won the election. As so many of you, were getting excited about it. Now, the federal capital has been attributed to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, right? The federal capital has been attributed to him. I believe, correct me if I am wrong. So, if the federal capital has been attributed to him, now, they have now taken Lagos and gave to Obi. Then they will now count, the differences. And that differences they are going to bring out right now, it is something that is going to be a very close margin. And they will tell you that, it is a narrow win. They will tell you that it is, they will not make those margins to be very far from each other. That is the system they are going to implement very soon. They will tell you that Tinubu or even Atiku, he won, with a very little number. They were close to each other. And at the end of the day, at the end of it all, you will believe that things are all things. The things that it is a choice of Nigeria. I keep on telling you that you, as an ordinary person in Nigeria, you as a common man in Nigeria, you as a Biafran, you don't matter to Nigeria. You don't matter to the system You are not part of the system and can never be part of the system that Nigeria is operating on. You are just there without having anything. You are just there for being their sake. You are a foreigner in Nigeria. I can assure you, you are no Nigerian. You are a foreigner. People actually write a narrative and bring it to you for you to start pushing them, for you to start making them famous. That is why you will hear that nobody is a Nigerian except those that runs it, which is the Fulani. They are the Nigeria we talk about. I think it is very early for me to start talking like this. I believe it is very, very early for me to start talking like this. Basically, Facebook knows what we are coming to say. That is exactly the reason why they will, from the topic, they will know what we are coming to say. Of course, they will restrain their, make sure the algorithm does not, bring people into the program. But that's okay. The most important thing you need to understand is that Nigeria does not have shame. Ifala ade eme onye ala ka ọ na-eme ndị nwe ya. Nigeria does not have shame. They are going to rig this election before your eyes because whoever that they are securing this vote is the vice to Tinubu. They know the vice to Tinubu. That is the person they are securing this vote for. And I don't know why some people are so wicked. Some people that are so wicked that they don't even think about any other person but themselves. That is the reason why you will continue to see what you are seeing in Nigeria until thy kingdom come. It will never stop. It will never change. The only thing that change can be effective on is you, your mindset. If your mindset can actually acknowledge a change, if your mindset can accept a change, if your mindset can accept that you will never, move forward until you move away from your comfort zone. That is that mindset. Until it changes, you are going to continue to lament. As they are rigging the election, or they have rigged it even before your eye in the polling unit, as it is happening, you believe that at the end of the day, magic will happen. They will now bring everything out. As you can see, what is happening, during their collation or collation. As you can see, what is happening there. It is like a war zone. So people are actually expressing themselves, what they feel, and what they understand happening. But it is a psychological game they are playing with you, even though the whole world knows. Let me now tell you the reason why I tell you I am saying it is a psychological game they are playing with you. Tell me, why is it that immediately when they attributed once they attributed Lagos to P2B, BBC, CNN carried it immediately. CNN distributed it everywhere. Immediately. CNN distributed it immediately. Immediately when they attributed Lagos to P2B. For you to say that even P2B won in Lagos State, that if P2B can win in Lagos State, they give it to him, it means that the election was not rigged. After Tinubu win with a very, very long, close margin. What do you think is going to be the psychology there? you will begin to doubt yourself, maybe. I want you to know that you will never find it. You know, you will never ever find that which you desire in that damnable contraption called Nigeria. It is up to you, the youth, to start, mobilizing yourself in advance. Otherwise, otherwise, all these things you people shouted for, it will go down the drain. Because the most important thing you will understand is that Nigeria will never ever favor any of you. Nigeria is not God made. It is man made. It is a man made society. And the only thing that actually lasts forever is when God make or created a place, or when God actually gave you a place. It lasts forever. Regardless of every challenges, you will come back to own it. But Nigeria is not given to you by God. Nigeria was given to you by Britain. And Nigeria is being run by those who gave it to you. And apparently, their favorite party right now, it is APC. Because the ruling of APC in the past almost a decade, it is in favor of Britain and their US counterpart. So whatever you are seeing right now, it is as a result of those who run Nigeria. Have you ever asked yourself the reason why Barack Obama decided to campaign for APC-led candidate in 2015? Have you ever asked yourself? The reason why he decided to campaign for APC-led candidate in 2015, it is as a result of they have created a party that they will use to actually position you in a place where you will be running around each and every 8 years or 4 years. You will be running around. You have seen a Messiah. At the end of the day, all of you. My God, just prepare your handkerchief because you are going to cry. Prepare your handkerchief. Now you will understand the reason why the swap of Naira was very, very important before the election. Now you will understand that it is still the APC-led government swapped Naira to make sure you don't have money, to make sure that they will take any other person they will just take you by surprise. For them to, for them to actually make you, they want to make you believe that no one has money to rig election. No one has cash to rig election. While the election rigging has been arranged before the swap of Naira, so that they will make the other parties not to have money to rig their own. That is the reason why they swap Naira and make it so difficult for all of you. Just like you see Atiku on a voice note in a secret meeting, you heard them actually talking about their own rigging of election. They didn't know that the ruling party has rigged the election before the swap of Naira even was announced. They have planned it. It is a long-term planning. It is a long-term planning. Erofai will come and be deceiving you people. Erofai, he comes and deceive you people. He will come and tell you that there is a force that don't want Tinubu to win inside the APC. That was when they are preparing you to believe that the APC-led candidate or APC-led Nigeria, APC themselves, like Buhari, whoever that is there, is not interested in which party who win. Which president of any nation in the world will be coming out of their position without being interested in their party winning the election? Where is that president? What they practice is partisan. If you don't understand the meaning of partisan, I want you to understand it right now. There is no way a president of a nation will be coming out of position and they tell you they don't care who win or who does not win. They want their party to win. The reason why he has been shouting, I don't care who win, don't call me to come and testify, I don't care who win, because he knows that he has to rig the election. He wants to make you people, the more you look, the less you see. And that is what is happening right now. Tinubu dish out money. Tinubu, you think he will dish out all this money he dished out, and at the end of the day, you come and tell him story? You be witch. At the end of the day, you come and tell Tinubu story after all his spending. Now you are now understanding what Nigeria stands for. Every decision that they make in the position of power, it is a decision actually to deceive you. It is always a deceitful decision. The redesigning of Naira. They redesign Naira, or Naira swap, will I call it, and impoverished you. Just because they don't want any negotiation from any other party, they have swapped bullion van. They have swapped bullion van. Oh, Nigeria, oh, Nigeria. God have mercy on these OG black people. I want our people, the Biafrans, you people should actually, the problem of most of our people, they get too excited. They get too excited. That is their problem. When they see something, they get too excited. That is the reason why even pastors are taking advantage of you people, exploiting you. Even your leaders are taking advantage of you people, exploiting you, because a little thing gets you so excited. And then while you are at that, they manipulate you. Before you know it, you capitulate and you forget so easily. They know that you forget so easily. That is the reason why they will tell you, I don't care who wins or who does not win. When you have forgotten that there is no any leader for you to actually leave a legacy in that political party, you must make them to win the next election. You must get them to win the next election. So for you to know, everything that man in Asorok said, they were all lies. They were all manipulative words, and it does not actually make any sense. The whole world knows. Even America knows. It doesn't make sense. Have you ever seen, it's like Joe Biden now leaving the office, he will not try to make sure that the Democrats, that they win the election in the next, upcoming election, if he's leaving office. Or you will have Donald Trump leaving office under Republican, and he will tell you he does not care of who win or who does not win. Have you ever heard that in the world? Only in Nigeria that you have heard it. Mysterious things happen in Nigeria. Because you know why? Because it is not a country. It is a British company. British company. That's why you will see such weird things happening. People who tell you, you heard it from Hope Uzodinjo. He told you that they practice partisan politics. That's what they practice. Partisan politics. And a partisan politician will come and tell you, I don't care who win or who lose. And I don't want to come, you don't want you to call me to come and testify. Is that not already a message to you? It is a message to you that something is coming. But the most important thing is that I am going to actually spare my words. I am going to spare it until the last result is actually delivered. Let me just control it a little bit. And then I love what is happening. In case if you don't know, I love it so much because the ignorant people, maybe this time around, they will learn their lessons to understand that there is nothing you will do to a madman, and you can cure madness, but you will never cure the memory. You will never cure it. So the murmuring is the problem of Nigeria. Uncurable. It is incurable, rather. It is incurable. And as a result of that incurable sickness that the structure of that Nigeria has, you will never get it right. And your voices will never be heard. Your voice does not matter. You're actually, whatever you say does not matter. I saw another lady who they busted her eye. She actually came back to vote. As in, came back to vote. You know, when I look at that, I laughed. I say, you know why I laughed? I was not laughing at her ordeal, but I was laughing because I am happy that the whole world saw how, how resilient the youth of Nigeria has become, how, committed the youth of Nigeria has become in order to actually achieve what they believe it is right. Imagine when this energy is actually transferred into the struggle. Imagine what we are going to achieve. Imagine when you have such energy that if PVC vote. Imagine such thing in the struggle. That energy being transferred into the struggle. Imagine what Nigeria ground will be like. It is actually the commitment now. The eager you see in the Nigeria youth. This is when you will understand that the flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. The flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. They want a change, but they don't want to actually make a radical move for the change to occur. They don't know how to actually take the first step to what will bring the change. They will always look for it where it is not. They will always keep faith on their doubt. Keeping faith to your doubt, sometimes it is very, very, it is a curse sometimes. Keeping faith to your doubt, it is a curse. Now, the election is actually going. Tomorrow you will get the result, the full result. And that is when we will have more to say. But for now, the most important thing you need to understand, you see that resoluteness you actually presented towards this your obedient promotion. I want you to imagine yourself using that resoluteness in the next 24 months and pushing for the disintegration of that zoological republic that is created by Britain. Imagine what you are going to achieve. In the next 24 months, you are going to achieve a lot. And you use that energy to build your new nation. Because this energy that you have right now, as ordinary person on the ground, if you use it to build a new nation, a virgin nation, believe you me, that nation is going to be the best. That is the reason why you people will tell yourself that you cannot actually build. A person who build on a wrong foundation will always have a problem in future. Then you continue to build on a wrong foundation. You continue to build on a wrong foundation. Why do you think building on a wrong foundation will actually make you to benefit anything? You keep trying. Maybe let's build now, maybe it will stand. You try, it fail. Another 10 years, or almost 10 years comes, 8 years comes. You will say, let us try to build it again. Maybe it will stand. In a wrong foundation. Why do you think it will stand? You know why? Because you are a black. That is the reason why you think it is. You are always delaying yourself. You are always delaying your, radical change that you can make for yourself. You are always delaying it. Without you knowing that that thing you are always believing that it is on the firmament, that is on top of the sky, that it is next to you. It is only if you are committed to it, then you will get what you want. Now, after this election, you will understand that Nigeria does not need an election. They need a referendum. After this shenanigan, I believe it will teach you. So many of you might believe that I am giving them expo, that I am giving Nigeria expo, or maybe they are actually, I am telling them what, you know, I am telling them, I am actually making them to change their mind. No, they will never change their mind. Once they have planned for something, they will never change their mind. And believe you me, there is nothing America or Britain or anybody can do about it. When they threaten you only with they will deny you visa. If you rig an election, they will deny you visa. How will they, where is the evidence that you will gather to make sure that these people did not rig an election? So if they deny you visa, that means that they have actually done, giving you the highest punishment when you rig an election. So that is exactly what is going on. Let us use that energy that you have used, that when they busted your eyes, you went and bandaged it, come back to the polling unit, because you are determined that you are going to, contribute to a change in this wrong foundation, that you are going to contribute in the, project that is being built on a wrong foundation. As a result, he gave you a sign, you came back. Instead of you to understand that you will never ever thrive building in a wrong foundation, it will always collapse. So you have tried. We are waiting for you to actually win. Otherwise, You see, all of you celebrities, all of you pastors, all of you, I am going to actually, you know, laugh at all of you. But until then, I am going to leave it here. Until then, I am going to leave it here. We will meet again tomorrow. Probably I will try to do the broadcast on time, which is going to be during the afternoon in Biafra time. So, but don't forget, they have given you Lagos State to keep you busy, to be excited. So expect the broken heart in the next few hours. Fulani does not have any shame. Fulani amara onye nwe n'ụzọ akwụ ya n'afịọ. That is as a result of feudalism. You are going to see. But bye-bye for now.